name is Manuel Lucena. I'm going to be talking to you about determination to finish the race. Purpose. I want to motivate you to finish what you've started. I want to help get you the determination and perseverance to get the things done that you want. In 1992, during the Barcelona Olympics, the British frontrunner for the 400-meter dash, he was also the favorite to win the race. His name was Derek Redmond. Halfway through the race, he felt a searing pain in his thigh. He had torn his quad. He falls to the ground in agonizing pain, and as the medical staff comes to him, he gets up and starts to keep going. Hobbling, but he's keep going. So a couple seconds later, a man bursts through security, jumps through the stands, and gets to him. The man is his father. His father whispers to him, "Son, you know you don't have to do this." He replies to him, "I know I don't have to do this, but I want to." As he finishes saying that, his father releases him and lets him complete the race by himself. I'm telling you this story because Dennis Redmond had the determination, knowing that he knew that he wasn't going to win anymore. The race was over for him. But he knew all the hard work it took to get him there. All the things he had sacrificed to get to that point in time. He wasn't going to just lay down and not finish the race. He had the perseverance to finish and win the hearts of millions. How many of you do you think would do the same thing in that situation? Honestly, probably not many. I recently taken interest into having determination and finishing what I've started because of missed opportunities in my personal life. If you're willing to stick it out through these storms that life's putting you through, you're gonna get to the smooth sailing part and enjoy the rewards that come with it. And throughout the world, people give up every day. Everywhere, every day. People give up on their dreams, give up on their goals in life. People, in fact, most people know that we need school to get to the places we need to go to. In fact, most people's most important goal in life is to finish school. But did you know only 56% of students who enter America's colleges and universities graduate within 6 years. And only 26% finish within 3 years at a 2-year program. That's a sad thing we live in right now. A lot of people don't finish school, and a lot of people, because of that, do not get to their goals in life because of the lack of the things they would have got during school. As young adults, we tend to give up at the first sign of stress. We face the crippling debt that maybe it's just not the best idea to go to school right now, and we quit. We think the classes are too hard, maybe I should just quit, and then we leave. We think that by quitting and getting that release of stress is good for us, but it's not. We're just setting us for years and years of long-term stress. When we quit something, we don't realize the repercussions we're setting in motion. We end up with years of guilt and unhappiness and the thoughts of what could have been. There's only one way to fix this. We finish what we started. We finish the race. The satisfaction. By finishing what we started, we can finish our goals, conquer our dreams. If we finish what we start, there are endless possibilities to the things we can do. You could start by just signing up for that class, applying for that job, starting that diet. There will always be fear of what if I fail, which causes not even to try. By the same token, how can you succeed if you don't try? Because of the fear, we don't try and we won't succeed because of that. I've read in the Bible, you reap what you sow, meaning get what you put out. One decision can change your life. For example, you took the bet and applied for that job. You didn't get that job. But because you applied for that one, your interviewer still liked you. He or she told someone else, the head of another department, and they offered you a job through there. You would have never got that job if you never applied. Just trying to do things, putting yourself out there, can get you the things you want. Maybe not the same way you wanted to, or in the steps you wanted to get to it, but you will get there with determination and perseverance. When you put the effort up, you will be compensated. Don't just say you're going to do it and never do it. That's how you end up failing again. All these people quit on their dreams. People quit every day. Don't be like them. Stand out and stay in school. Apply for that job. Ask that girl out. Go to the gym. Don't just make it a New Year's resolution and end it in 2 weeks. But stick to it. Finish your race. I remember I watched an interview with Scooter Braun. Most of you might know him as Justin Bieber's manager. I remember they asked him, "When did you know you made it?" He simply replied, "I didn't." He said he lived in constant fear of failing. He got to the point that he said he was 11 months in to a 13-month deadline, which he had no more money for. He was at the point of being homeless, not being able to pay for the things he needed to anymore. At that point, he was housing Justin Bieber and Asher Roth and their families. He wasn't going to be able to pay for their houses anymore, let alone his. But one phone call from his father changed all this. His father told him, stick through it. If you, at the end of the 13 months you fail, you failed. But at least you finished. By the end of the 13 months, Justin Bieber's career has taken off. He had been with the meetings with Usher. That is when all of the Justin Bieber craze had started. He simply put it, how can you be successful if you never finish what you started? And that really impacted me. Thank you. You've been an incredible audience.